Deep in the North Pole, where the snowflakes danced like tiny ballerinas in the sky, Santa sat at his grand wooden desk. His coat was dusted with cookie crumbs, his mittens were slightly singed from warming them by the fire, and his eyes twinkled like the Christmas lights children hung in their windows. But tonight, something special was happening, something that no child had ever seen before. In Santa's mittened hand was the magic pen. It was no ordinary pen. Oh no. It was long and slender, made from the branch of the oldest Christmas tree in the world. Right in the middle of it was a heart, because everything Santa did came from love. But the most magical thing about it wrote all by itself. The elves whispered about it in the workshop. They called it the pen that knows, because it did. It knew everything. It knew the children who whispered kind words to their baby brothers. It knew the ones who shared their toys, even when they really didn't want to. It also knew when little hands forgot to say please and thank you, but it never held grudges. And most importantly, it never stopped writing. Even when Santa dozed off in his chair, his beard slowly rising and falling with each soft snore, the pen kept moving, scratch, scratch, scratch. It was making the list, the real list. And do you know what? Santa didn't even have to check it twice. The pen knew who had been naughty, who had been nice, and who had simply had a rough day and deserved another chance. It twirled and spun across the parchment, signing each child's name with a little star beside it, because even the naughtiest children had a little sparkle of good inside them. "Looks like Sammy learned to apologize today," Santa murmured, peeking at the list. Scratch, scratch. A little gold star appeared. "And Mia helped her grandma bake cookies," he chuckled. Scratch, scratch. A snowflake doodle danced onto the paper. "Oh dear," Santa sighed, seeing a name that didn't have a star yet. But before he could worry, scratch, scratch, the pen suddenly added one. Santa blinked. "What's this?" The pen had written, "Sometimes kindness just takes a little longer to bloom." Santa leaned back, stroking his beard, then smiled. "Well, the pen always knows." With a yawn, he leaned back in his chair, his belly giving a jolly jiggle as he laughed softly. The fire crackled, the elves hummed carols in the distance, and the magic pen kept working, making sure every child in the world had a chance to be seen, to be loved, and to believe in a little Christmas magic. And as the North Pole slept, the pen kept writing and writing and writing, because Santa always knows.